What makes up the hierarchy of things that you're looking for in a player, both on the field and off?
Yeah, obviously off the field is super important, right? So with us being a Division 3 school with no athletic money, that academic side is so important. Just making sure first and foremost, is it a good academic fit in terms of we have the major or a couple of majors that they're interested in, but then also do they have the grades and the backing right behind them to hopefully get some substantial academic scholarship support. So those are really important. And then, of course, the character pieces, right? Obviously, we're looking more than they would even probably think, even just as far as, when we show up at, a tournament or a game, we see them in the parking lot. How are they interacting with people? That kind of stuff, right? So, there's definitely a lot of different qualities and character traits that we're looking for. And then on top of that, of course, I mean, on the pitch, Coach Colin and I actually had a sit down conversation. What are we looking for? And I think something that we're both very clear about is how important the technical part of the game is, especially because we're a grass home field. So, I mean, half our games, if not slightly more, are on grass, and obviously playing on grass versus playing on turf is just so different. And you just have to be that little bit, better on the ball. And so that's definitely a high one for us as well on the list. And then soccer IQ too. I mean, you just to me, I think something that separates teams in Division 3 is that soccer IQ aspect. And obviously, we're there as coaches to try and help and guide and coach, but at the same time, they've got to be able to figure things out when things approach them on the pitch, and not have coach having to kind of play FIFA a little bit, right? So, yeah, those I think are very high for me. Coach Collins, do you want to add to that at all?
Yeah, I think 100%. We need to bring in players who know the game and have been studying the game their entire time they've been playing, right? Not just going out there to have a fun time and kick the ball around and get some exercise, but are full students of the game. And I think that athletes that come in, especially at the Division 3 level, that have that mindset are normally very successful.